This file will focus on a very heavy, deep relaxation while you focus on the easy, relaxing scene in front of you that you see in the video, the nice, relaxing beach. All you'll have to do is relax and watch the waves come in and out while you relax. And while you're in a warm, heavy, relaxing trance, we'll also explore a hypnotic pleasure and create and build a hypnotic orgasm, completely hands-free. All you have to do is sit back and get comfortable and focus on that scene in front of you while you listen to my voice and allow yourself to relax more and more. And I want you to focus on that scene in front of you. Feel yourself sink into the cushions beneath you a little deeper. And notice how easy it is to watch that scene, to kind of notice everything that you can about that picture in front of you. Noticing the sun dipping into the horizon. And notice how relaxing it is just to watch the waves go in and out. And it's very natural to watch that scene and relax. There's something naturally very relaxing about a beach, about a sunset. And notice yourself beginning to relax more and more as you lose yourself to that warm, heavy feeling you feel developing in your lungs, so that with each breath that you take, you seem to feel heavier and heavier. You can feel it in your eyes, and as you watch that scene, you can feel those heavy eyelids droop down a little more, feeling a little heavier, and I want you to keep them open as long as you can. And I want you just to focus on those waves going in and out. Notice yourself relaxing. Notice yourself beginning to drift as you watch those waves, as if those waves sort of pull you out like a current, as if they bring in relaxation, as if each wave that moves into the beach makes you feel a little heavier, a little more relaxed. And it's so easy to lose yourself to that easy, relaxing scene in front of you, so warm and heavy. And I want you to imagine that each time one of those waves goes in and out, you feel a weight pass over you, as if you feel that wave move up your body, from your toes all the way up to your head. And with each wave that you feel pass over your body, I want you to notice how warm and heavy that wave feels, how warm and drowsy each and every wave feels as it passes over your body, as if each time you see a wave move in across that beach, you feel its weight on your body as it moves across you. Each one seems to weigh on your mind and body more and more, and you can feel it especially in those heavy, heavy eyelids, as if with each wave they feel heavier and more relaxed. as you feel so warm and comfortable. And even if your eyes close down, you can still see that wonderful, relaxing scene in your mind as you feel your eyes close down with the weight of that warm, heavy relaxation. Imagine that scene before you in your mind. Imagine the warm, relaxing red of the sunset all around you. Imagine the warm, soothing sand of the beach. Imagine you're sitting on that beach, sitting in the sand, and you notice how relaxing it is just to imagine yourself there on the beach, sitting in the sand, and you're looking out at the water, and you see the waves coming in and out, and you notice how warm and relaxing it is, as if each wave makes you feel so much heavier, so much more relaxed, as if each wave sort of pulls you into this warm, heavy daze, adrift in the water, just floating and relaxing, as if each wave is sort of pulling you out into the water, but your body so easily floats on the waves. And imagine yourself being carried out so easily into an ocean of water, as if the beach completely disappears behind you, and all around you is just a nice, easy ocean. You don't have to worry here. You know it's so safe and warm, just to let your body relax and drift and float, to float there on the water and feel the relaxation as you drift and sink, as you let yourself just float in that warm, heavy state of relaxation, as if everything else just sort of leaves you, but this image of your body floating on the water, so easily relaxed, as if you can let everything go while you just float and drift, enjoying the warm, heavy weight of this relaxation. And while you float, while you relax, I'm going to help you drift a little further into this warm, heavy relaxation. I'm going to have you use your imagination. And I want you to imagine that your body is still floating on the water. But I want you to notice that tied to your body is a red balloon. But this red balloon isn't filled with helium. This red balloon is filled with concrete. And that balloon is tied to your back. And it's as if that balloon begins to pull on your body. And it begins to pull you under the waves. But I want you to notice how relaxing it is to begin to drift down into that ocean. You don't have to worry about breathing. Your body so easily relaxes and breathes under this water as you feel the weight of that red balloon beginning to pull on your body, begins to take you further and further into the depth of that ocean. And it's as if everything begins to fade away all the color, all the detail, as you drift further and further into that murky, relaxing ocean. You can see all the dark colors swirling about your body as you imagine that red balloon still taking you further and further down, deeper and deeper into the warm, heavy relaxation, as if everything disappears, as you allow your body to completely detach and drift and sink in that warm, heavy ocean, as you let it drift endlessly down. And I'm going to count from the number 10 all the way down to the number 1. And with each number, I want you to imagine your mind and body moving down a level of relaxation, as if with each level and number you move down, you feel that heavy relaxation so much deeper, as if with each number and level you move down, you feel that drift in your mind grow more and more, as if you feel yourself just letting go and drifting away into the depth of that ocean with each number I count down, starting with the number 10, feeling so heavy as you imagine yourself moving down heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. Number 9, feel the pull of that red balloon as you feel it taking you further and further down, deeper and deeper, and you feel that weight, you feel that pull on your body with the number 8, drifting down into the depth of that warm, relaxing ocean, and you feel yourself drift down with the number 7, further and further, deeper and deeper, drifting down with the number 6. Each number seems to pull on your mind and body. You can feel the weight of each number as if each one weighs on you and helps you drift further and further into the emptiness of that ocean, and you feel yourself drift even more with the number 5, down, 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 drifting and sinking, and you feel that even more with the number 4. It's as if each number helps your mind unwind and drift further and further down, and you feel that weight again with the number 3, heavier and heavier, moving down into that warm, heavy ocean, and again your body sinks with that balloon as you hear the number 2, heavier and heavier, so warm and relaxed, so ready to hear that next number, and just fully let go, to feel the freedom of just drifting and sinking in that warm, heavy ocean. 3, 2, and 1. Feel the weight of that number 1, as if just to hear that number allows a deeper heaviness to set in, to pull on your mind and body, to allow you to drift further and further. And hearing those last 3 numbers again, it's as if you feel that weight so much deeper. 3, 2, and 1. Drifting down, down, down into that warm, heavy ocean of relaxation. And you can think of this ocean as a place of safety and comfort, a place when you can really unwind and drift. And you can think of this voice as a lullaby, a symbol for your mind and body to just relax and drift. You don't even have to hear the words that I say, because your subconscious mind can feel everything I say. It can feel all the warmth and heaviness that emanates from my mouth, my words, my voice. And you can feel the heaviness from this voice. You can feel it on your mind. You can feel the weight on your body as you drift a little further into that empty ocean of relaxation. Just listening to the rhythmic tone of my voice, it's as if your mind unwinds further and further, as if you drift deeper and deeper into the endless depth of this relaxation, and you'll learn to relax more and more as you listen to my voice more and more, as you learn to really drift and sink into the ocean of your relaxation. And the more you listen to this voice and this lullaby, the more you allow yourself to drift down into that ocean of relaxation, the further you'll find yourself drifting. You'll notice how much easier it becomes just to completely let go and let this warm, heavy relaxation envelop your body and mind, finding it so easy just to let these words wash over you, like those warm, heavy waves you felt on the beach. The sound of my voice just lulls you deeper and deeper into that warm, heavy relaxation. And as I count from 3 to 1 again, feel the weight of that relaxation wash over you so much deeper. Feel it with the number 3, number 2, and number 1, drifting down further and further, deeper and deeper, so warm and heavy, so warm and relaxed. And you can feel the power of your mind in this warm, relaxing place, how it can create such deep physical experiences. And I want you to really show your mind that power as I count again from 3 to 1. I really want you to feel the weight of each number as you let yourself drift so much deeper into that relaxation. Feel it with the number 3, sphere with the number 2 all the way down to the number 1, so heavy and so relaxed. That number 1 helps you drift so much further down, heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed, just drifting and sinking into that warm, heavy ocean of your mind. And since you felt the power of your mind and the physical experiences it can create, will help your mind explore those pleasurable physical experiences as well. And just to hear that, I want you to imagine a warm, heavy red aura begins to wash into that ocean, as if you can imagine a warm red color beginning to swirl around your body in that ocean. You can feel it swimming around you, a warmth, and it feels so tingly on your skin. Imagine some of that red color begins to touch your feet, and notice how warm it feels on your feet. Imagine that warm red color touching the soles of your feet. It feels very tingly, but it feels so warm and soothing, even a little arousing. And as you focus on that warm red color, as you imagine it floating around your body, bringing more and more warmth to your body, imagine it begins to wash over your chest, and you can feel that warmth. You can feel it in your breasts. You can feel it in your nipples. You can feel a tingle, a warmth. You can feel it soak into your skin. Feel so warm on your skin, so arousing as that tingle washes over your chest. And again you feel it wash and move around your body, bringing more and more of that warmth, more and more of that tingle as it swirls around you in the depth of that ocean. And you can imagine that warm, wonderful color passes across your waist. You can feel it move between your legs, gently brushing against your skin, and you can feel the warmth on your skin. You can feel the tingle spread like a blush, spread across your waist. You can even feel it inside, that warmth, so arousing as it builds across your body. And again it washes over your entire body as it swirls around you, as if it seems to take a life of its own, moving and washing in and out, bringing more and more of that warmth, more and more of that arousal, as your body tingles with that relaxation, as your body feels the touch of that warm red color. And I want you to imagine it really washing over your entire body now, as if you can feel that tingle and warmth, as if your whole body is blushing with a wonderful warmth, a pleasure that is sort of beginning to vibrate through your body. You can feel it in your arms and shoulders, in your neck. You can feel it in your head and scalp. You can feel it on your face, especially in your lips. You can feel it pass across your chest. You can feel it especially in your breasts, vibrating through your nipples. You can feel it move across your stomach, and you can feel it settle in your waist, move moving across your waist and between your legs, as your waist feels that warmth throbbing, that tingling arousal as it builds stronger and stronger, and you can still feel it further down in your thighs, in your knees, in your calves. You can feel it all the way in the soles of your feet, moving with that warmth, that tinkle. You can feel it in your toes, moving up and down across your entire body, a warmth, a color, that red everywhere in your mind now, as if that color has filled the ocean of this relaxation, and your whole mind and body is vibrating with that warmth, that pleasure as it builds more and more. And it seems to be growing brighter in your mind, brighter around you, that warm red color, that bright red. You can feel it moving and growing stronger and stronger, that vibration in your body growing with the color, growing brighter with that red light moving around you. And this warm red light is going to remain a symbol for your mind, a symbol of arousal, of excitement, of vibration, of pleasure. And when you see that bright red color after this video, you're going to feel an instant shock of pleasure move through your body. As if when you see that bright red color, you're going to feel a shock of pleasure, as if your body is suddenly feeling that blush of red. And I want you to imagine what it would be like if you could turn an orgasm on like a switch, if you could experience an instant orgasm, as if your body could instantly be overcome with waves of pleasure moving and vibrating through your body. And you can imagine what that would be like, how that would feel, how intense but also how enjoyable that might be if your body could be triggered to orgasm like that so easily. And we're going to help give your mind and body a trigger to orgasm in that way, to feel an intense pleasure like that warm red light, but even stronger, more instant. And that warm red light is going to be part of that symbol, that trigger. And when you see that red light, you're going to feel an instant, intense pleasure wash over your body. Imagine what it's like to reach those climaxes. Imagine a time when you felt a very intense physical pleasure, perhaps a peak of that pleasure. Imagine what that felt like, and as you do, feel a bit of that return to your body now. Feel how easily it is for you to switch that on, to feel that pleasure. Imagine it moving through your body, through your chest, through your waist, between your legs. Feel that pleasure begin to move inside of you, beginning to throb and rebound through your legs, through your knees, and back up again through your waist, back and forth, this warm red light, this pleasure beginning to move. And you can feel how easy it is to switch on that pleasure, to feel it even stronger. And whenever you see that red light, you're going to feel that pleasure return to you. When you see that pure red light, that color, that symbol, you're going to feel such an intense pleasure and arousal, as if it's instantly switched on when you see that red. Your body instantly overcome with waves of pleasure that grow stronger and stronger until you feel that instant sense of release. And then it'll pass. But when you see that red again, it comes back instantly even stronger, building until you feel that release once again. And we're going to teach your body how to let it build and release, so that when you see that red light, when you see it again when you've woke from this wonderful relaxation, you'll instantly be overcome with that instant sense of pleasure and then release. And we're going to help you teach your body to feel that release and pleasure. And I want you to think of that warm red light again. Think of that warm red light, that color, and feel that pleasure beginning to return to your body. I want you to imagine as you do a time when you felt that intense, instant release, when you felt your body reach such an intense climax of pleasure. I want you to remember and think of that time, and notice your body beginning to build as you do, as if just to think of that peak you felt once before, your body begins to return naturally to that state, and you can feel your body beginning to build with arousal, with pleasure, as you imagine that warm red light swirling and moving across your body blushing with that warmth, that tingle as it washes over you, as it throbs between your legs, as it helps drive that pleasure moving through your body. Imagine yourself experiencing that peak of pleasure and feel that arousal building more and more. And I'm going to count from 10 down to the number 1. And as I do, you're going to feel that pleasure build with each number I count down, as if we're counting you down to an orgasmic release. And when I reach the number 1, you're going to let all of that pleasure go. You're going to release it in that orgasm. And as you let it all go, you'll feel that warm, heavy relaxation return. We'll start with the number 10. Feel the pleasure building already, growing stronger and stronger as you imagine that warm red light moving across your body. Feel it grow with the number 9, that pleasure building between your legs, that feeling of this building pleasure growing stronger, and you feel that jolt of pleasure with the number 8, moving through your body, that warmth, that tingle, that growing sense of arousal, as you feel it building with the number 7. You feel it across your entire body, swirling and growing, building and building in your body. And you feel it again, that surge of pleasure with the number 6, building stronger and stronger, feeling yourself wanting to get that release, wanting to move down. And again, you feel that pleasure with the number 5, growing stronger and stronger, that pleasure building and building as you feel yourself beginning to get closer to that release. You can feel yourself anticipating letting all of this go and relaxing again, but for now, focusing on that warm red light moving across your body. And you feel it again with the number 4, stronger and stronger, that pleasure building more and more. And you feel yourself ready. You feel yourself beginning to move to that edge of pleasure with the number 3. Feel yourself ready to let all of that go. You feel it building and growing, and you feel yourself ready to reach that peak of pleasure and then let it all go. And you feel yourself get even closer with the number 2. Feel that pleasure washing across your body. You can feel it between your legs, that throbbing, that vibration building and growing, and you feel yourself ready to let all of that go. And with that next number, I want you to let it all go and feel that orgasmic release as it washes over you. Get ready to let go as I count you down to that release. Number 3, building and growing as you move down, feeling that edge of release as you hear the number 2, and on that next number, let it all go. 3, 2, and 1. Release all of that pleasure. Feel those waves just wash over you. Feel the pleasure move like a wave out of your body. And notice how wonderful that instant sense of release is. How wonderfully relaxing it feels to let all of that pleasure out. And it almost feels as if it drains you. As if while you let that pleasure recede, it sort of drains your body of energy, and you feel your mind settling down more and more as you feel that heaviness in your mind, as if you can feel yourself beginning to relax into a heaviness, as if the last of that pleasure begins to drip out of you. All your energy leaves with it, and you can feel yourself sink and settle into an even deeper, more relaxed state, drifting down into that warm, empty ocean of relaxation as you feel it all just drift away, as you settle back into a warm, heavy relaxation, so easy to follow the lullaby of this voice back down deeper and deeper, as if this voice sort of trails off and you just feel the weight and relaxation of this voice on your mind and body as you feel yourself drift deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper back down into that warm, heavy relaxation. And it's so easy to relax anytime you hear this voice, anytime you hear the rhythmic tone of this voice taking you back down. It's so easy just to let that relaxation wash over you, to let yourself drift back down into this wonderful, warm, peaceful place. And you can feel the connection between this voice and you, between this voice and your relaxation, even the voice and your pleasure, as the connection between us builds each time you let yourself drift and sink to this voice, to let that pleasure return each time you hear it, to let yourself easily drift and sink with the rhythm of this voice as it guides you deeper and deeper down, just letting yourself drift and unwind to that wonderful sound, to that wonderful feeling of heaviness that just weighs on you, that takes you further and further, deeper and deeper. And that wonderful warm red color is going to remain with you as a symbol, a trigger. And anytime you see that red light, anytime you see that red color through the evening, through the day, it's going to trigger that instant set of pleasure again. And every time you see that red light, you're going to feel an instant orgasm. And you'll feel the pleasure come and then recede, and you'll find it so easy to instantly feel that build of pleasure and then a sudden release when you see that color red, that symbol so strong in your mind. that instant symbol of pleasure and release when you see the color red. And you'll see it through the day many times, and you'll each time feel that instant release, as if it seems to build, as if your mind becomes better and better at releasing when you see that color red. And especially when you wake and you see that color again, you'll be very surprised as that instant release washes over you so powerfully. You may not even remember why. You may not remember what you're experiencing, but when you see that color red, you'll feel that instant release. You'll feel that little orgasm wash over you each and every time. That's right. And each time you listen to this voice, building that wonderful connection between us, as it becomes easier and easier to feel that relaxation with this voice, to feel that calmness wash over you, and to let your mind enter that empty ocean of relaxation so easily. And as you wake, you might find yourself forgetting many of these moments while you were relaxed. Much like a dream in the morning, as you become more awake, you can let these memories just drift away for a little while. And instead, your mind can focus on that warm red light and the pleasure it'll bring. And you don't have to remember anything special about that color, but when you see it, you'll feel that pleasure wash over you so strongly. And in a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. And with each number, you're going to slowly let yourself wake from this wonderful, relaxing place. And you'll wake feeling so incredibly refreshed and awake, so filled with a wonderful feeling, a new energy that will stay with you through the day, as if just entering this relaxed place, as if just listening to this voice for a little while, you've become a better version of yourself, your soul cleansed and refreshed, and you'll feel so incredibly good, the best version of yourself, as you continue with your day, but feeling that little pleasure and that release every time you see the color red. As I count you up from 1 to 5, very slowly but easily waking, each number waking you from this trance more and more. Number 1, number 2, beginning to awake, number 3, number 4, opening your eyes, and number 5, eyes open, wide awake. I hope you've enjoyed listening and relaxing with me, and I want you just to look at the screen and watch very closely for a moment, and enjoy.